That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Who's that?
Hello.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
That's one of our guys in his acting. Yes,
I
that's
just can't
Steve.
believe that I did that. I am such an idiot.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
And that's Bob Kelly, who's joining the program today.
Yes. The fruitiest sound a man can make. Doesn't that just sound like...
The biggest problem with those clips is that nobody knows who they are.
Yeah.
Of course.
Thank God we didn't describe those clips. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony Show, the One virus spreading across America. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yes, it is. Wow. For short. Wow, for short.
And we'll explain Whip 'em Out Wednesday in a little while. We'll especially explain it to West Palm Beach.
West Palm Beach, apparently,
30 people down there love it.
Apparently they're a little slow. They're a little slow. That's my new character.
I'm not gonna.
Thank you.
I am not gonna blame the West Palm Beach people.
No, I'm not blaming the audience at all.
Because they're not a little slow.
We're on.
Someone's jumping the gun.
We're on WPBZ 103.1 FM, West Palm Beach.
Hello, West Palm. Good morning. Wake up.
And
Wake up with Opie and Anthony.
Maybe that's the type of radio he wants us to do.
And some of the people that work for the station might be a little slow. They might be a little slow.
I don't get it.
We might have to explain things.
Yeah. We have to really explain things.
Because someone that works for the station is convinced that the listeners of West Palm Beach don't know what Whip 'em Out Wednesday is.
Or anything we do, for that matter, because we talk like everyone knows who we are.
Oh, all right. Well, now we
now we have to.
See, your boys, Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton, we bust our balls every day for this fine syndicated radio program that's heard on XM and heard on about, about 10 or 11 commercial radio stations.
Right.
And we're kicking ass everywhere so far.
Yeah.
And we kind of get some research, some survey questions answered from all the markets.
And not the people, though, not the audience.
No, just from the people that are working at the stations.
The people in charge, the program directors and things as such. You know, suits.
Yeah, good old suits. Suits. I'm trying to get an example. Let's see. All right, like, for example, Dallas. They would like to have Opie or Jim Norton on with their midday show to promote the show.
That makes perfect sense. You guys down there,
Hugs and
Kelly, friends with them, be on the show. That's a nice cross-promotion.
They also want the comedy tour to go to Dallas. All right? Of course. So they give us these things that, suggestions and stuff that help the program, obviously. BCN, forget about it. I mean, it's amazing the stuff they're talking about and, and the info they're giving us, okay? I'm just going through this really fast, sorry. And then Detroit, just completely motivated, and they want billboards in Detroit. They believe in the Opie and Anthony Show, but they feel like, it's a new market for us, so they would like a little help from the company, some billboards, things like that, okay?
And that's a great way to look at it. Hey, they're new to the market. Let's get some advertising that lets people know what these guys are all about in a quick billboard or some kind of line on a bus poster or something like that.
Philly wants a live broadcast. They want an appearance, a concert with the guys before the big September event, before the big comedy event that we're going to do in the Philly area. Right. They also want us on Barsky's show or Kid Chris's show. These are requests coming in from the markets, okay? And it goes on and on. Very, very positive in general. Even in the cities we never broadcasted to. Pittsburgh, nothing but positive feedback, and I'm very excited to have us on WKRZ 93.7 or 93.7.
Excited to be there, Opie.
Very excited, okay? And then Dallas, sent in the bus boards, whatever they're called. the kiosks that are all over the Dallas area. So we get this packet. It just begun, but the first packet is in my hand.
Yeah.
And man, very disturbing looking at the West Palm Beach page. I got to tell you, it's a lot different.
God.
It's a lot different than all the other pages.
All the other pages were these nice, constructive, and just happy ways
very
to
positive.
make this show positive.
Mm-hmm. Not
that we're looking, if you have a reason to be negative about the show, or what you need, that's fine. But have there been any reasons yet?
I don't know. We've been on a little over a month.
About a month, a little over a month.
And there's promos for the Opie and Anthony show that run after we get off the air, right?
Yeah.
And all the other cities, they are just pounding the Opie and Anthony promos like crazy. So one of the bigwigs here in New York that oversees all of this in programming kind of looked a little deeper into the West Palm situation because they brought up some stuff and noticed they're not running the Opie and Anthony promo as heavy as all the other stations.
Why?
Which completely goes against some of the stuff this guy is trying to tell us.
Your morning show is supposed to be your anchor.
So West Palm Beach, under the I'm not going to call the guy out. That's fine.
Not yet,
because we don't really know him.
Right.
Maybe he is passionate and into it. Maybe he isn't. I don't know yet, to be honest with you.
Don't know.
We don't know, so we'll just keep it at that. But issues, questions you have of any programming or promotional concerns with the Opie and Anthony show. And the answer here is biggest problem with the show is that they talk like everyone knows who they are.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Just introduce ourselves every 3 minutes.
Every 3 minutes, right. Or every time we get a new syndicated market, we start over. We review tapes at night of our first few shows and just do that again. So everyone's in on the inside jokes and everything else. Does this guy understand that any talk show in this genre is based on people catching on over time? Something catches their interest enough to make them kind of listen to the show, and eventually we do get to things, and it's like picking up a dopey. I'll use a woman's analogy for this guy. I'll use a woman's analogy, like a soap opera. What do you think? People have to rewind to 1955 when some of these things started to get who the characters are? You sit down for a few days, and you know exactly who everyone is and what they're doing.
You got to invest in it.
Yeah,
that's Opie talking.
You got to invest in it. Shut up! No, this is me
Jimmy
over
is
here.
narrating who is talking.
I'm a little bit sad. I'm Frank.
Oh,
hey Frank.
That's a character now, West Palm guy. That's Frank the frowning guy.
Yeah, he makes an appearance on the show. Well, he just started making an appearance on the show late yesterday.
Don't take that too seriously, because that's a sarcastic thing, because other stations, shows come up with wacky characters. Now, we wouldn't honestly do that because our show isn't really conducive to the stupid character thing. But we goof on that character, and that's why Jimmy came up with that character. Let me explain that.
That was just Jim Norton pretending to be Frank the
Right, because the fear I have is that someone's going to hear that and, not knowing the show because we haven't explained it, actually think that we have a character as lame as the frowning guy.
It takes some more muscles to frown with those smile, they tell me.
See, he's doing the frowning guy, but please don't take that seriously.
It's very sarcastic.
I'm not really sad in real life.
No.
So, the biggest problem with the show is that they talk like everyone knows who they are.
Ass.
Any TV show or any talk show on the radio, you got to invest some time in it.
Right. And a little more than a month, mind you.
Right. And then it says, in this market, no one knows who they are, and response to the show has been less than enthusiastic.
Let me tell you about another city that didn't know who we were. We worked at WNEW here in New York.
That's right. We
had started doing well in New York City, but outside of New York City, aside from Boston, but we weren't being broadcast there. No one knew who we were. No one. A little city you might have heard of called Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia. We syndicated into Philly, and they didn't know who we were from a hole in the wall. And in very quick time, very short time, we were huge there, and people loved the show. Because people are smart. This guy's got people, pegged as idiots. They figure it out. We know radio, too. We're not that stupid. We know how to present things in a way where people will catch on. But this guy's, like, petrified that no one knows who we are. Yeah, I'll tell you who they did know who it was. Let me give you a little name of somebody that everyone in this country probably knew. David Lee Roth. David Lee Roth. Pretty much a household name. You mention his name, people knew who he was. Would you like him back? You want him back? Name recognition. No one was listening. You jackass. Oh, I can't take this guy. I read that. I was infuriated yesterday.
You're so right, Opie.
No, this is Anthony speaking now, just to let everybody know.
That's truth, then.
Oh.
Don't confuse everybody. Everyone knows you're Opie. The people that have been listening to the show for many years know that you're Opie.
Okay. Oh, it just annoyed me. And what annoyed me most is because there has been no little litmus test as to how well we are doing down there.
That's way too early.
It's too early.
I mean, the same thing happened in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because then you could argue, well, New York and Philly, they're relatively close, so there might be some kind of crossover audience that, heard of us in New York and kind of live, far enough to pick up WYSP, the station we were on.
Yeah. What about?
But then you take the Cleveland situation.
Cleveland.
And we never explained the show. We just started being syndicated to Cleveland and completely mopped up within 3 to 4 months. We never had to sit and spend an entire show just explaining what we do, explaining the characters, explaining the myself, Anthony, and Jim to the listeners.
How about our good friends in Pittsburgh? Brand new market for us. They don't know us from a hole in the wall.
And so far, so good.
Ratings came out. Nice start for the Opie and Anthony show. Thrilled.
Because we peak in interest.
Yeah.
People are like, oh, this is kind of different. This is interesting. I'm going to invest in the show and learn about it a little bit. Well, I think it speaks volumes when you write, in this market, no one knows who they are, and response to the show has been less than enthusiastic.
Let me tell you what that means, too. Let me tell you what less than enthusiastic means, because every market we've ever gone into, the first month, 2, sometimes 3, is less than enthusiastic. We could play phone calls in some of our most successful markets from the first couple of months, and it is nothing but negativity. Because if this guy knows radio, which, again, I don't know this guy from a hole in the wall. I don't know how long he's been in radio. I don't know what he does.
I don't know this Merle. That's from Godfather 2.
And yeah, right, it's from Godfather. Please, Godfather movies, so please understand that. You want to pop it in and get to that part? I'll wait.
We'll explain it. We'll explain everything. It's Italian Shire coming with Troy Donahue, and they're talking to Michael.
Right.
So we just kind of made reference to that. We really didn't do it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's everything on my left.
Maybe we should have the listeners explain the show for West Palm Beach.
So he doesn't know us. We don't know him.
I could profile.
What's his deal?
I could easily profile the guy.
God damn, I lost my train of thought, and I had something good.
No, you didn't.
On this guy.
No, you
I
didn't.
Certainly.
No, you did.
And that everywhere we go, we have negative phone calls.
Yes, negativity.
Like
right, thank you, Jimmy.
Sure, Anthony.
We have negativity on the phones. How many times have we gotten this?
Why didn't you let him wallow in
This
this
isn't what
man?
I'm used to. I don't like this. Put back on whatever was on, because I don't like this because it's different that's coming out of my speakers.
So he must have gotten a few of those calls, and all of a sudden the negativity is all he's hearing. We'll play your calls from NEW. One of our most successful markets. Philly, same thing. At the beginning, you get that. And if you knew anything about radio, especially talk radio, that's what you get at the beginning. A lot of times. You get people that don't like change. Then after a while, they start listening.
This is not what I'm used to. This is different from what my normal daily experience is. Be like everything else in my life.
That
There
was
you go.
Brian Regan.
Right.
When we first were at NEW.
That was the first time he was on our show.
And we were fielding calls, and it was nothing but complaint calls. And Brian explained why people will complain. This is not what I'm used to.
So moving on, there's a couple other things here. To date, we have spent 6 hours in high-traffic areas handing out WOW stickers. They have given out less than 30 in 2 weeks. And then he writes very dramatically with an exclamation point.
Oh, well, then Jimmy should read it.
And quotations.
Jimmy should read it if it has exclamation points.
I try to read it as an exclamation point.
Yeah, we better explain to West Palm Beach.
Yeah, explain that bit.
When we have to read stuff with exclamation points, Jimmy reads them.
An exclamation point.
It's under 4B.
Because you can't read things with exclamation points the same way you would read them if it just had a period.
Read 4B.
So Jimmy does it
perfectly. An exclamation point is like a long line with a period under it.
Yes, for the people down there.
Read that whole section again.
4B. To date, we have spent 6 hours in high traffic areas handing out wow stickers. They've given out less than 30 in 2 weeks, and then in quotes, very frightening.
See, hence the exclamation points. He's exclaiming.
Very frightening.
Frightening. Maybe the math, please. Wait, 6 hours.
Right.
In 2 weeks. Now let's go weekdays. That's 10 weekdays in 2 weeks. That's 6 hours in 10 working days in high volume. Now, how many hours is that a day?
Is that per day?
No, they just did 6 hours in high traffic
total
areas.
for 2 weeks.
Total. Yeah.
So that's less than an hour a day in high traffic. And they see they're giving out 30.
Way less.
That's, what is it, 5 an hour they've given out? That's 1 every 12 minutes.
Maybe they just got very shy street team.
Hi, would you like it? No, okay. I'm sorry. Oh, my God, I'm sorry.
I don't even know who the show is or what they do.
Would you like to put this on? No, I would. Okay, I'll go away. I'll go away. I'm sorry. Don't look at me. I'm sorry.
Because I was in that situation back in the day.
Of course.
And if you're not motivated enough, you're gonna hang out, smoke a cigarette, and throw all the wow stickers in a garbage pail, and then go back to the station and tell them, yeah, I gave them all out. It was unbelievable out there.
Can someone do some math for me, please? 10 days, 6 hours. How much time is that a day? I'm just curious. I can't do the math fast.
It's got to be something like under 40 minutes, I would think, per day.
A day.
Something like that.
Something like that. See, for the people in West Palm, we're not good at math.
I was going to say 36.
36? That's close to 40.
Okay, 36
Mr.
minutes.
Spock. Jesus.
So a little over
Mr.
a half
Spock
hour.
character on Star Trek.
A little over a half hour a day.
And it's not really him. It's just somebody that resembles him, so you call him
right.
That. But, we really don't mean that.
It's not really Mr. Spock.
Right, absolutely
on the
not.
show. Leonard Nimoy has never been on this show, although we'd love to have him.
And maybe you should, be motivated enough to get your wow sticker stops to the point where people want to show up. For example, WYSP is doing a sticker stop today at Risque Video, starting at 8:30 this morning. YSP, ready for this? Will be giving away 100 pair of tickets for their Family Values Tour September 15th in Philadelphia.
I'm sure people are going to be grabbing up stickers then.
And 20 pair of Ozfest tickets August 4th, both at the Tweeter Center. It's Risque Video starting at 8:30 this morning. There you go. I think there's going to be a lot of people showing up there because they're...
Are those high traffic areas?
Because they're motivated and they understand how to get people out to pick up the wow sticker.
You know what I want an explanation of? Why can't we write out a little sheet and send it down to this guy like he wrote a sheet for us and send it up here? I want to write down a little sheet. What is a high traffic area? Where is it? How were these stickers given out? How were people approached? Was it something like a club? Was it an event? Was it promoted?
They have a guy dressed like Hitler, goose-stepping the stickers over.
In, purely Florida. Jewish neighborhoods. Yeah, well, Florida, okay, a Jewish state.
My math was right, by the way. 30 stickers in 10 days, 36 minutes. It's 1 every 12 minutes.
1 every 12 minutes.
Was I good? That's 3 a day. Wow. That's a very good ratio. That was Frank the Frowner. That wasn't really me saying.
What was it?
Frank the Frowner saying 3 per day is a very good ratio. Takes more muscles to frown than to smile to tell me.
Tell me. I love Frank the Frowning guy.
So a major...
Not to be taken seriously.
Major request. Here we go. Marketing money. If we do not market this show properly in West Palm Beach, you can forget it.
You can forget it?
You can forget it, buddy.
We are no better off today than we were a few months ago. David Lee Roth scared off a large portion of our audience, and they have not returned. We need to let these people know about O&A ASAP.
And does he have an insight?
That's accurate.
Does he have an insight as to where is he getting his information that they haven't returned?
Maybe some call-out research. Who knows?
Call-out research.
And then he ends it with, this is not an option. It's mandatory.
Wow.
I'm getting this on Pal Talk. Opie and Anthony aren't anywhere to be found on the West Palm Beach homepage.
Let's go check that out right away.
Please check that.
Well, it says...
Because I have this guy's name on Pal Talk. If you're wrong, if you're sending erroneous information to me, you will be not only bounced for the day, I will completely ban you. You will never be on our...
you know what? We got to keep this fair because under 3, detailed confirmation of updated content for website. The website address is www.buzz103.com, where O&A are featured on the front page.
Okay.
So we got to keep it fair.
All right.
It's there.
Here's what I do when somebody does something bad. We have Pal Talk, which is a video feed into our studio by you. If you have a camera, you can pop in. We can watch what you're doing. But better yet, we have cameras here in the studio. So if you go to Pal Talk, you can look at what we're doing here in the studio whenever we got something going on or we're just hanging out. We got cameras. They're all over the place.
For free, you can watch us.
You just watch us. And this guy on Pal Talk, Night STR75, gave poor information.
He lied.
So now I will click on his name, bounce. He is gone, and now he will go to the banning page. I will do that. I will ban him.
All right. And finally, because we got to take a break here, to let people know about WoW, we created a promo to explain it. I need that promo. Because I guess we didn't explain WoW Whip 'em Out Wednesday good enough, even though we explain it every Wednesday. We got promos. Basically, you get a WoW bumper sticker, you throw it on your car, and there are girls out there that will flash you if they see the WoW on your car. WoW stands for Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
You want a sticker? No. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll go away now.
Hi. Do you want to put this on your... I prefer not to. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. I'm sorry. I'll go over here now. Come on. I apologize. I'm sorry. No. Would you like to stick this to your car?
Zell!
Maybe they got old-timers with walkers and they just can't move around fast enough to give out the WoW stickers.
That's right. Find an invalid, put a sticker on their mouth, have a laugh.
And here we go. As I said, they do not explain things. They simply assume that everyone knows them and the show. I've attached it to this email so that you can see the approach we took to get the word out about WoW. Please understand, we are thrilled to have these guys on this radio station.
Sounds it.
We should read ahead before we talk.
We just need to get everyone else to feel the same way.
Why don't we read ahead?
What?
That little thing at the end was just a make nice.
Oh, maybe you're right.
That little thing at the end is, he still wants to get a paycheck. So.
Yeah. Exactly.
He has to make sure, hey, no, wait, I do like these guys. Don't fire me.
Yeah.
Would you like
I'm a team. That's an I'm still a team player thing.
Speaking of firing, Sam, if you don't bring me a spoon different than this one.
What is that childlike little blue spoon you've gotten?
I don't know what this is.
That is a little child's spoon.
It looks like a tongue depressor, but it's shiny blue plastic with a little. What is it, Anthony? You're better at describing things.
A little spoon. What do I have to describe?
You're right.
It's an awful little blue spoon with a giant handle for big Down syndrome hands. Maybe you should use it.
Excuse me, guys.
Thanks. Yeah.
Would you like a WoW sticker?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
What's WoW? What are you trying to give me? Well, it's I don't know. They haven't explained it to me.
We can't make it more simple. You throw WoW in your car, girls will flash you.
That's what happens.
Every Wednesday. It happens every day at this point.
See, it stands for Whip 'em Out Wednesday. But could be Whip 'em Out whenever. Maybe that's confusing. And it's also just pure support for the program.
There you go.
A lot of people just slap it on their cars so they can show that they support the program. They listen. One of those things. And then before you know it, you're just driving. Maybe a month, maybe 6 months, who knows, maybe a year down the road you're driving and a girl pulls up next to you and flashes and you go, what the, who the, how the, and then you realize, oh yeah, I had that WoW sticker on the back.
Right, let's say hi to Doug in Arkansas. Doug, what's going on?
Yeah, I think what it is they're used to their morning zoo, so you got to explain it like this. It's kind of like Prize Patrol with bosoms.
It's Prize Patrol with bosoms.
Oh, because they're used to, like, Prize Patrol type stuff.
Yeah, you know, Prize Patrol, you put your sticker on your car and they chase you down and give you a stupid prize.
All right, there you go.
Someone like...
Thank you, sir.
Someone like Tony Van Driver. Hey, my name's Tony Van Driver, and I'll be out on the streets today. Is your name Van Driver?
Is it really?
Is it really? Can I look at your driver's license? Because I bet it's not Van Driver.
No, it's Pete Douche.
See, that was more sarcasm, West Palm Beach.
Yeah. It wouldn't really be Pete Douche.
Right, you might want to look that up in the old radio dictionary.
I'm sure there's people named Pete Douche, and they're probably fine folks.
Yeah, sure they are.
All right, so we say hi to West Palm Beach this morning. Just relax and enjoy the show and get to know us.
Don't think
slowly
so much.
But surely.
Don't think so much.
And we'll let the listeners explain the show to all those slow people at the West Palm Beach radio station, okay?
Just rip it up. There'll be no global warming argument. You want that? Go to NPR.
Thank you.
It's National Public Radio, by the way.
I hope that wasn't
People
too outrageous for West Palm Beach.
West Palm. Why didn't they discuss it? I don't understand these guys.
Other talk shows would discuss that.
They're
I
crazy.
just don't get these guys.
Go to a message board.
Seems like they do nothing on their radio show.
Go to page 810 of the discussion and continue.
And that's when it gets really
interesting. That's when it just gets like, and your mother.
Exactly.
Your mother's global warming. What?
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Your father. What?
A couple things going on in Anthony's life. He's got house guests, lots and lots.
I got lots of house guests. I don't even know. By the way, think more is showing up today.
More?
Think another one might be showing up today.
Oh, please, God.
Could be another. Yesterday.
By the way, to West Palm Beach, because someone at the station thinks that we don't explain things. House guests. You know, they're out-of-town people that come.
Yeah.
And they stay with you for a while, and they drive you absolutely nuts.
Drive you batty.
I don't know if you know what house guests are all about in West Palm Beach, so we better explain that, too, to everybody down there.
And Anthony likes his privacy, and he's kind of a germaphobe, and he's also a racist and a homosexual.
That's right. Go ahead, Ant.
Not a racist. Hey, I got house guests.
I'm starting to think that guy that works at the West Palm Beach rock station is a dope.
Starting?
He's full of bunk.
I'm starting to think.
Guff.
They don't explain anything. All right, so we'll explain everything.
How many times have we explained that?
So you got house guests that are driving you nuts, and now there's some kind of home invasion situation that happened relatively close to where you live.
Close enough. You know, I live
close
in
enough
a
to
nice...
get you scared, which means it happened within a 100-mile radius of your house.
Right, exactly. I live in a nice community on the North Shore of Long Island, New York.
West Palm, that means Anthony may be a little paranoid.
Right. It's not paranoia if it's true, by the way. I'm just very cautious. Safe. Try to be very safe.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
That's what it is. And, I have house guests. So they include children. There's 3 children. Somewhere around 5 and 4 and 2.
Those are humans that are not yet adults.
Right, they're not cooked yet. And they just do...
Actually, they don't know about children in West Palm Beach if you really think about it.
What are they? They're the ones that point and laugh at me.
They wear the same diaperish undergarments that most of you do, but they're supposed to.
Yeah, but people don't laugh at theirs.
Jeff in West Palm Beach. Jeff.
Yes, Jeff.
Sir.
Hey.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Good, Jeff.
Hey, listen, we love the show in West Palm Beach. I've been listening to you guys on XM for years. Actually, since you've been back on the air on XM. It's the shitty radio station in West Palm Beach that does no publicity at all.
Thank you for another dump, another successful screwing up of our dump-free day.
That's right,
that we had going. We absolutely want to go to XM later on and get the news that, hey guys, guess what? No dump sheet today. And what happened, West Palm? You potty-mouthed that call, and now we have...
But he's basically blaming the radio station, saying they're not promoting us enough. But, Jeff, if you like the show, just spread the virus. Tell others that we're broadcasting in West Palm Beach, okay?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, sweetie.
All right, thank you.
Wait,
I get people
my
that
new
agree
bit's
with
coming
me.
too.
Oh, what's that?
The Sudoku quiz.
Oh, that segment. Stay tuned, West Palm.
Sudoku quiz. I told you the Chinese are coming. It's so obvious now. Can I go right to the instant feedback, Anthony?
Of course.
Bill in Waterford, New York. Hey, West Palm Beach. Hey, West Palm Beach. This is the Thursday episode of the Opie and Anthony Show. What does this mean? It means the Grim Reaper has avoided your sorry old ass for just one more day.
Huh? The Grim Reaper?
He's going with the thing where old people are in West Palm.
Oh, I gotcha now.
We're lucky enough to talk to the youngsters in West Palm Beach. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. The One virus spreading across America. 1-866-313-FREE is our phone number. 1-866-313-FREE. And we got to get right into this West Palm Beach situation.
We had started on it yesterday.
Right.
Sorry, I'm typing. Hold on. I have to get my instant feedback up. There we go. Yeah, we started on this yesterday. We have the, I guess the program director down there at our station in West Palm. He sent out this little memo. All the stations that we syndicate to sent out these little memos, whatever you want to call them.
Like one sheets.
It's like a one sheet about what they could use to help the Opie and Anthony Show in general.
We take our syndication very, very seriously, yes. So we get these reports from all the radio stations we're on, and they tell us what's working, what's not, what they need.
Yeah.
They give us updates on the market, some of the promotions they're doing, things like that, just to keep the excitement level up.
Right, and a lot of these stations we syndicate to have gotten their ratings in, and they're very happy. They filled out these sheets, and of course they would like the ability to advertise more show-related swag to give away. A lot of them requesting that we do live shows from their studios.
They all want us
like that.
They all want us to come to town.
They're very excited about the show. We're doing well in their cities, and they want to have us there. We're happy to be there. And we will show up and do live shows in your cities.
Yeah, I think we're working on bringing the comedy tour to Cleveland, and that really got Pittsburgh mad.
Yeah.
But we haven't been in Pittsburgh long enough to really get anything going yet.
Hang in there, Pittsburgh.
So Pittsburgh, you got to give us a little time.
We're coming.
We got to develop the show a little more for you guys, and then we'll come to Pittsburgh and do the party thing. Okay?
So, Opie, I say every single one of those syndicated markets that we're in have sent nothing but positive feedback and requests for this show. I would say every single... There isn't one exception, is there?
Well, West Palm Beach. Let's get right into it.
Oh, that's right.
It was blatantly obvious that West Palm Beach, the guy... I don't even know his name. The guy who wrote the one sheet.
Yeah.
Seems like he's not a huge fan of the Opie and Anthony Show. I got to just say it.
It seems... whether he is or not, we don't know, but this is what it seemed like to us when we read the one sheet.
Right.
Seemed like not a fan.
Because all the other cities, with the one sheet, they gave us constructive criticism.
Yeah.
This guy's like on another planet.
It wasn't even really...
And we had enough confidence in our abilities in this radio show that we called this guy out yesterday.
Yep.
Just hang in there because we're getting to something that's going to make a lot of people laugh, okay?
Yeah.
So, once again, really fast, under issues, questions you have of any programming or promotional concerns... This guy at the West Palm Beach station. and I'm not talking to the listeners, by the way. We're making fun of this guy that's, I think, running the radio station in West Palm Beach.
We love the people of West Palm, but your leader here at this station, oh, my goodness.
Yeah, don't get confused. We love the listeners in West Palm Beach. We know there's a lot of transplant New Yorkers and all that stuff, so... We know we have an audience down there that's going to find us. We have no doubt in our minds.
Here's what he wrote that, really was kind of a little screw twist.
Right.
He twisted a little screw into our sides with this one.
So under the issues questions part of the one sheet, biggest problem with the show is that they talk like everyone knows who they are. In this market, no one knows who they are, and response to the show has been less than enthusiastic.
Remember that.
Has it?
Remember that very line, people. Less than enthusiastic.
Just wait for the cinder block to the head. It's coming.
Oh, please.
To date, we have spent 6 hours in high-traffic areas handing out WOW stickers.
6 hours?
They have given out less than 30 in 2 weeks. Very frightening.
6 hours in a 2-week period. 6 hours, 2-week period, 30 stickers.
Very frightening.
And then he wrote, very frightening, yeah.
They're actually probably standing in the line of a drive-thru just handing them to people who go there.
Right.
Yeah. Major request, marketing money.
Uh-huh.
Every city wants marketing money.
Of course they do.
If we don't market this show properly in West Palm Beach, you could forget it.
Forget it. Just forget it.
We are no better off today than we were a few months ago.
Oh, really? Are you? No better off today than we were a few months ago.
Kenny is bringing in the cinder block as I speak.
Doesn't he mention our predecessor?
Yes. David Lee Roth scared off a large portion of our audience, and they have not returned.
They have not returned. No better off than when we were. David Lee Roth scared off people who have not returned. This guy, by the way, wrote this, and I read it for the first time, I believe, the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Which was the day before
the ratings
came in.
And we had enough confidence to call this guy out the day before the ratings, key to this whole
Didn't even know what they were going to be.
We need to let these people know about ONA ASAP. This is not
as soon as possible.
This is not
West
an option.
Palm.
It's mandatory. It's mandatory.
Mandatory.
This is tough talk.
This is a guy that didn't want to put Opie and Anthony in the mornings. I'm convinced.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm
this
convinced.
is somebody who just wanted to keep the status quo, whatever was going on. Don't take no chances. PD Travis, I like to call him.
All right, and then...
see, West Palm? See, Travis is the guy that works for us. He's a skinny little waif-like woman with male anatomy, I guess. I've never seen it, but you would suppose. He's a little girl, little Fiona Applebody, as Jimmy likes to call him. And he takes not a chance in the world.
He's a boy, but he'll tempt any man.
Yes. Travis.
So, you want to do the WOW thing first, and then we'll get to the cinder block to the head?
Please give us the production piece.
And then finally, to let people know about WOW, we created a promo to explain it. As I said, they do not explain things. They simply assume that everyone knows them in the show. I've attached it to this email so that you can see the approach we took to get word out about WOW.
Okay.
Please understand we are thrilled to have these guys on this radio station. We just need to get everyone else to feel the same way.
Put on your laughing hats, but keep the chin strap loose, because it could dig in after so much time goes by on this promo. Jesus. You're going to do it all day.
This is the one they did, right?
Yeah. This is how he's so proud of this production piece, and this is how they're getting the word out for, about WOW. Here it is.
We're willing to bet that 99% of you have no idea what Opie and Anthony WOW stickers are all about.
All right, right there. Right there is another little dig on us.
Well, the dig was, it sounded like he was going to say, you don't know who Opie and Anthony are all about.
Yeah, he wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But then he decides, 99% of you don't know what WOW is all about or something. Look, I am probably the most modest, realistic person about this program. I always underplay the success we're having. I count my blessings for it, knock wood anytime something good happens. So I never really brag about a lot of things. That's just the way I am. I consider us lucky in what we're doing. We're very skillful at what we do, but I always think of it as very lucky. This WOW thing, though, I mean, come on. It's been in national papers for how many years?
It's the easiest thing to explain.
It keeps popping up in the papers every time they do a story on us.
It's the easiest thing to explain. We explain it every Wednesday. Our WOW stickers have been featured on The Sopranos and many, many TV shows.
Today's Show, the flashing on the Today Show, and then it was explained there. It was it keeps popping up in the news. It's not like 99% of the people don't know what it is.
How hard is it? It's simple. You throw WOW in your car. That stands for Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Yeah. Women drive around, and there's a lot of women out there that will flash you if they see the WOW in your car or the back of your truck.
There you go.
And then we got official WOW bumper stickers, but also people do homemade WOW signs, and they write in the dirt in the back of their trucks. There you go. There's the explanation. How hard could it be?
Right.
But he thinks that, we didn't explain it well enough, so this is his promo to explain it.
Listen to
With a dig.
The awful accent is what bugs me. Wow stickers.
We're willing to bet that 99% of you have no idea what Opie and Anthony wow stickers are all about. So in order to clarify the point, or should we say points, we'll explain it in the simplest
Oh, I get it.
WOW is an acronym for Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Whip out what? You know, Yabos, Silos, Bazongas, Love Melons, Jawbreakers, Fried Eggs, Cupcakes, Beanbags.
Go to the bathroom and come back. You have time.
Sandbags, Snuggle Pups, Milk Cans, Hindenburgs, Globes, Flapjacks, Rib Balloons, Sponge Cakes, Bonkers, Cannonballs, Cha-Chas, Wobblers, Bonbons, Dingers, Kazongas, Lip Pillows, Howitzers, Pagodas, Torpedoes, Fog Lights, Milkshakes, Nibblets, Jugs, Corkers, Twin Peaks, U-Boats, Gumdrops, Woofers, Wongos, Tomatoes, Honkers, Balls, Doozies, Jumbos, Tweeters, Pastries, Roundies, Rivets, Mangoes, Headsets, Goombas, Tater Tots, Charlies, Sweater Pops, Knockers, or whatever else you want to call them. And we guarantee that you'll see more of them every Wednesday when you put a WOW sticker on your car. Whip 'em Out Wednesday. There are very few things that make a woman want to flash you. A WOW sticker is one of them. Just remember to keep both hands on the wheel. 103.1, The Buzz.
Okay, terrific.
Knockers bouncing all over the joint. Boy, ass was wiggling, too.
Wow.
In the words of Jimmy, or in the word of Jimmy Norton.
Yuck. Wait, did you hear the, at the end,
Yuck.
the wacky noise at the end?
It's almost like a wacky horn.
What was that?
It's like a wacky horn, like a
Yuck.
a horn.
To all the production directors out there of the stations we're being heard on.
Yeah.
New contest. Send in your WOW promos. I'll get Tom Chiusano to give a cash prize to the best one.
Ooh.
Cash prize to the best one. The best WOW promo from one of the syndicated cities. All right? Because that thing stinks.
I don't know. I like to call them funny words like melons and bazongas.
I didn't know what the whole thing was about by the end of it.
No.
Like you're just exhausted.
Yeah. You have to give up on it.
Yeah.
So with that said, we say hi to West Palm Beach this morning.
Hello, West Palm.
That's the setup. Here comes the cinder block to the head. Because we were very insulted by this one sheet. I'm not going to lie.
Very insulted.
Because we're like, wow, A, the guy either doesn't get it, or B, he does get it, but he doesn't want to be part of the Opie and Anthony, virus that's spreading all over the place.
And I was saying a few weeks back, I said to Opie, I go, man, I am getting a lot of emails from West Palm Beach.
Right.
Which is really odd. It's a market we've never been in, and I'm getting a lot of emails. And he's like, really? How many?
By the way,
it's so much more than any other market.
By the way, early money is in for BCN to come up with the best WOW promo. I got my money on WBCN, Kevin from Connecticut says.
You're highly motivated there.
Someone write an email to Tom Chiusano. I want to give one of these guys some nice cash. WOW promo guy, he seems like a cool guy.
He kind of looks like Ozzy with Down syndrome.
I have no problem with that guy. He's just doing his job.
Okay.
It's not the PD. We weren't sure. Anyway.
He's all right.
So, Anthony, the ratings came in for West Palm Beach.
Oh, I thought James Hetfield was doing our production. Okay. It's a picture of him with James Hetfield.
Here's the ratings for West Palm Beach. Came in yesterday.
Yes, here they are.
Here's the cinder block to the head.
Here's the frightened, no better than it was when David Lee Roth was there.
Right.
Nobody listening. They talk like everyone knows who they are. Things like that.
And if we don't market them, we're... Wait, what did he say?
No better.
Oh, we need to let these people know about O&A ASAP. This is not an option. It's mandatory.
Mandatory.
So with that, the ratings for West Palm Beach that came in yesterday.
Here's a day after we got that one sheet.
Yeah, this is the confidence that we have. Buzz 103.1, Florida's new rock alternative, WPBZ. Morning, 6 to 10 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
That would be the Opie and Anthony show.
Right.
Persons 18 to 34. That's the gals and the guys.
That's what we're gunning for.
April, when David Lee Roth was there.
Okay, what did David Lee Roth have?
A 0.8.
0.8. So this guy was saying that we should fare no better than a 0.8.
0.8.
0.8. That's not even a whole number.
Remember, he said we're no better off.
Yeah.
than when David Lee Roth was doing mornings for his radio station.
0.8.
Well, in May, which is the Opie and Anthony show, by ourselves, has nothing to do with David Lee Roth.
I hope it's higher than a 0.8.
Well, it's a little higher.
Right.
It's a 7.9. Bam! Right across the face.
You ass. You bumbling buffoon.
My calculations, we went up 10 times.
10 times.
10 times the audience. Is there a phrase for that? I know you can say quadruple or triple or double.
We deca something.
We quadrupled it twice, plus 2 more times than that.
You very concise, Jimmy.
Idiot.
Good call, Kreskin.
Thank God Iraq's parents have 480,000 friends there.
Perhaps you should have waited a day. One more day before you put out your little one sheet.
So, once again, morning 6 to 10, persons 18 to 34. David Lee Roth got a 0.8 in April. The Opie and Anthony show in May got a 7.9. That's good enough for second place after 30 days.
Right.
Second place behind Wild 95.
And
we're coming to get you.
Oh, yeah, Wild.
Are they awful?
Oh, they're really bad?
What do they do?
What kind of show is that? E-Rock knows the West Palm Beach radio market.
E-Rock?
It's a guy-girl team.
Oh, boy, enough said. A hole.
Yeah.
Get us audio.
Kevin and Virginia.
What kind of stuff they do?
I don't remember exactly what
guys.
It's like a Z100 style.
Okay.
Oh, Kevin, stop now.
Well, Virginia, I'm just trying to be
now, Kevin, you know better.
I'm just trying. You're right.
Stop it.
You're right.
Can we get their website up? I want to see what they're all about, because now we have to take them out. Oh, by the way, it's tenfold. Yes, of course. Yes. We were trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Tenfold.
And
then men 18 plus. April with David Lee Roth, 1.1. May, Opie and Anthony, 2.9.
There you go.
Nice jump there. 12 plus. April with David Lee Roth, 0.9. Mm-hmm. May, the Opie and Anthony show, 2.1. Doubling the audience there, and then some. And persons 25-54, very important with the advertisers. April with David Lee Roth, 1.4. May, 2.5.
There we go.
But we had massive growth with the younger demos, and then the older demos are going to catch on as this continues.
Yeah. We always do well with the 1834 at the start,
right?
And then it spreads. The virus spreads. That's like the host cell, and then it just spreads from there. Before you know it, you're hacking. Your nose is running. You're puking up blood, and then you're dead. Oh, wait, that's Ebola.
We laughed so hard yesterday when the ratings came in.
Yeah.
After having to read this crap.
I want
Palm Beach. I want an apology.
A written apology, one sheet. I want him to send over a one sheet with a written apology. And not just I'm sorry. I want him to know what he should be sorry about. So send that one sheet back. So he knows.
Or you could give us your resignation.
Right. Or resign, sir.
Apology / suicide note.
Right, that too.
Just stay out of our way, really. Just stay out of our way. We know what we're doing. Yes. We got great people behind us here in New York. We're going to make it happen for everybody.
They sound like they know who... People know who they are. Sorry, we don't come into a new market and start the show over.
Ew, Virginia's a cougar.
Is
Kevin
she?
in Virginia, Wild 95.5. The Palm Beaches hit music station.
A cougar.
Well, what happened on Monday, they did a can opener race. And they talked about comic book dorks. On Tuesday, they did Cooper Car Squeeze and the morning show band. Wednesday, they did a popcorn stunt.
What? What kind of stunt can you do with popcorn?
And a bit called Massage Your Mom.
Anything we can steal? Okay, Pookie.
That's wonderful.
They don't do anything on Thursday or Friday, huh?
They're doing a kissing contest. How much popcorn can Jason eat? Who gives up?
Is Virginia a new mom? Is that what I'm getting at? Click here to visit Baby Magnolia's page. See the latest pictures and read the latest baby journal entries. Oh, see, that's adorable.
Aww. Please. Well, I'm going to click on the baby journal. I can't help myself.
Click on the baby journal. At 9:30.
Oh, my God. We have to compete against this crap?
Did you look at their day? Is all scheduled?
Now that Baby Magnolia is here, Virginia wanted to keep everyone updated on what it's like to be a new mom.
Oh, it stinks. I bet it stinks, Virginia.
There's a picture of our first Mother's Day.
Why don't you show the blog of her husband shooting himself? Can't have sex anymore.
Magnolia and Mommy go to Mardi Gras.
Do they?
Oh, God. This should be easy. A husband and wife team. Oh, I know they're not married, but they might as well be, because I'm sure they act like that on the radio.
I bet he looks at all the girls and she keeps them in line.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, look at her bazongas. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Whoa. Don't go there.
I got my young daughter on a web page.
Do you see the what's coming up?
No.
They actually have their show structured out by the half hour. 6, 6:30, 7, 7:30. And dirt of the day, that's important. That has to happen twice. I don't know what dirt of the day would be. But at 9:30, celebrate birthdays. So at 9:30, 9:30. Oh, celebrity? I thought they just celebrated a birthday. Jeez, I'm an ass.
No, it's actually, celebrity's actually worse.
Hey, guys, would you like to meet Virginia?
Ooh.
I grew up in New Orleans.
Did you?
A.K.A. Party Town, USA.
Yes.
It's right in front of you, Jimmy.
I won't look. I have food in my mouth.
I graduated from high school in 1991 and went on to LSU in Baton Rouge. Go Tigers. I've been a radio gypsy for about 10 years. I've lived in blah, 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 and blah, blah. I love the weather here in West Palm. Favorite stuffs. It says favorite stuffs to do. Traveling, boating, and snorkeling.
Write all that off, Mommy.
Dancing, shopping, gourmet cooking, watching TV, going out for sushi, all-day trips to the movie theater, house parties, and spending time with my wonderful new husband, Pete, and baby Magnolia.
Just erase everything you used to enjoy doing, and now just put changing diapers.
Favorite
Changing
dog,
diapers.
Pug. Favorite jelly bean, Jelly Belly buttered popcorn. Favorite beer, Miller Lite.
Hope you drank it during your pregnancy.
Favorite fish, the hog snapper.
All right.
Favorite fish, the hog snapper.
The hog snapper. Maybe there is something to this gal.
Looks like she doesn't like men. The hog snapper. Favorite designer, Gucci.
Uh-oh, and this is trouble for a new mom.
Favorite ice cream, pralines and cream.
And cheesecake.
And cheesecake.
That's right, Pete. Get that motorboat ready.
That'll help the lasagna belly you're hiding.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure you're wearing a one-piece these days, aren't you, Virginia?
I bet you talks about how the celebrities all snap right back because they have personal trainers. They have personal trainers. I'm finding it a little hard to get rid of my baby fat. Are you? I bet you are. With your cheesecake. And your pralines and cream.
Wow, well, Kevin is a treat, too. We're talking about the
I'm sure he is.
The morning show here in West Palm Beach. Kevin in Virginia, Wild 95.5. We're in second place right now to them.
This is good. This is the regular guy pitch he has from the start.
Yeah. It really took a long time for me to get it together.
I
spent a turbulent puberty in a small town in southeastern Ohio. In the 80s, I was defined by my cherry red moped, my love for hairbands, and my unusually sweet mullet.
You didn't read that right, Opie.
Oh, because of the exclamation points? I'm sorry, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I forgot.
There's 3 of them.
Three at the end of this paragraph.
Only Jimmy knows how to read exclamation points.
In the 80s, I was defined by my cherry red moped, my love for hairbands, and my unusually sweet mullet.
3 exclamation points.
After graduation, I considered a couple of options. College, roadie for Van Halen. Or hitman.
Or a hitman. Where are you going to find that gig?
We'd like an assassin with a moped to mullet. There's the guy.
This guy's wild. Did he write this himself?
I eventually went to college, and I loved it. But I partied a lot. People tell me I attended Ohio University. See, because he was too drunk to remember.
People tell me. You know what I like about this?
That's terrific. That's terrific.
It's one laugh after another. He doesn't stop to give that lull and then the laugh dynamic. You know, it's one laugh after another.
I had something similar. His line is better because I said people told me that I attended Kent University.
After almost 4 years and countless cake stands, I got a job in radio. Through years of hard work, a number of promotions, and a string of bizarre deaths to rival candidates, I was given the job as host of the Wild Morning Show.
Wow!
Because we're wild! We're wild!
Okay, terrific.
Oh, how wild are you? Whoa.
You got this? Because you're not wild unless you have one of those.
I am now married to the most beautiful and funniest woman I have ever met. Kimberly, last name, who cares? She's not yet aware that I had a moped or a mullet. We have 2 great kids.
Aww.
They are twins, and one day will be highly embarrassed that their dad had a moped and a mullet.
That's the key to comedy, by the way.
One day.
When you have a really awful line, use it 3 times.
Yeah.
Because it gets funnier every time.
Just hysterical.
Moped and mullet again.
Despite a really bad start, I really feel like I'm close to getting it together. Favorite shows, The Daily Show, David Letterman, Around the Horn, and PTI. Favorite movies, Old School and Tommy Boy. Favorite music, anything with a cowbell in it.
This guy stinks.
Oh.
Well, Wild 95.5, the Palm Beach's hit music station. You're on our radar.
That's what we got to beat?
We're coming to get you.
That's what we have to beat?
That's it. That's it, really.
We went right to second?
Yeah, behind a hacky morning show.
Couldn't we have gone to like 5th and had some fun knocking some other people off?
That would have been nice.
This just seems too easy. Oh, guys.
Okay.
Yeah. After we get through with this show, this is going to be Kevin's response. Bye-bye, Virginia.
Bring in the next hole.
Hardly knew ye.
All right, we got to take a break. We're really late, so we're very excited today. Thank you, West Palm Beach. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And I'll get money from Tom Chiusano. We're looking for the best WOW promo from the syndicated markets.
And you can't play.
West Palm?
Whatever his name is.
No, the production guy seems cool. He'll give it another shot. Who knows? Maybe he ends up taking the title. You never know. You never know. Hey, very good news. After the break, we got some terrific audio from the Kevin and Virginia show.
I can't wait. Our big competitors
down in West Palm Beach. They work for what? Wild? 95.5.
We were vaulted to number 2 in a month, and they stand in our way.
All right, Kevin and Virginia. See, people are just tuning in. You got to listen to this show a little longer.
Kevin and Virginia.
Yes, it almost sounded like
Kevin and Virginia.
Kevin in Virginia. It's Kevin
and Virginia.
And his partner on the air, Virginia.
It's like a husband and wife team. They're not married, but they kind of like have that same kind of weird chemistry like they might be.
That
you have a morning show like this in your city. I don't care where you're listening from.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. And they
USA.
stink.
We call women in radio the hole. It's the woman that kind of ruins the guy's hangout time. You know, you're hanging out, you're guys, you're talking, no matter how disgusting you get or off color.
Oh, come on.
There it is. You get that. That whole discussion we had about Rock Hudson and McMillan and wife would have just been riddled with the whole voicing her displeasure.
Guys, I can't take this. I gotta say, you gotta stop.
Oh,
You know what my mom used to say about that? Now, guys, let's not make fun of people.
The job of the whole is to keep the guys in check because radio experts and PDs and consultants think it's a good thing to have a balanced show where you have a woman on there. Just
I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to help, guys.
To keep the guys in check. You know, when we get a little too crazy, she's got to be the voice of reason.
Yep. Wait. No, come on.
So, God, they do that. I never noticed that for years.
Yeah.
I do these little shows on the road, and you always get the one girl just piping up and spoiling it.
Just wrecking it right when you're having fun with your friends.
Just when you're getting on a guy roll.
Guys!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. She's here.
You.
So we did this rant on West Palm Beach radio. We killed in the ratings. It's way too early, but so far so good.
Thank you, West Palm. It was such a huge jump that
it was. Yeah,
we were amazed.
Persons 18 to 34. David Lee Roth, when he had this morning show, he did a 0.8 in April, and in May the Opie and Anthony show with old Jimmy Norton and Frank the Frowner. Thank you, Frank, for your help.
You're very welcome. I can't think of anything to say, so just enjoy the moment.
It's okay.
He's almost happy, but he couldn't show it.
Steam.
It's okay. So our show did a 7.9, was it? Or
yeah.
7.9.
Yeah.
And that's good enough for second place already in West Palm Beach. Behind Kevin and Virginia.
They're
from Wild 95.5.
They are now our target. We have to beat them to be number one. And, this looks tough. They
talk pretty naturally on the air, too. I like this guy's voice. He's
yeah.
So we like to know our competition. Kevin and Virginia, we got a couple examples of their fine radio show.
This is like going through the football films. When you look at the opponent.
That's right.
Try to find some weaknesses. Pretty easy. That sound is coming out of the speaker is their weakness.
Rebecca in Arkansas. Rebecca.
Hi, how are you guys doing today?
Good, thanks, Rebecca. How are you? Welcome aboard.
Wonderful, thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Glad to have you.
I think that women in radio is a good thing.
Oh, yeah?
There are some women out there that do appeal to the male audience.
Yeah, really? Name 30.
Hang out with men.
Wait, Rebecca, actually, you're a woman in radio?
I'm trying to be in radio. I do have some experience in it, but I think,
are you willing to get nude?
hell yeah.
All right, then there is a place for you in radio.
Absolutely.
All right. I feel that I'm the ultimate guy's girl, you know. I like a lot of the same things that guys like, and
do you?
I'm down on the level, and I'm not worried about making crude remarks because, hell, we all make crude remarks every once in a while.
I agree, and I think that, like, when your radio resume is written up, you should have a photograph of the underside of a console with your hair stuck to it, and you say, "This is what I did," while the host was doing the man's heavy lifting.
Sure, why not?
I was under the console.
There you go. All right, Rebecca, we got to get to this audio. So, Kevin and Virginia, this comes from their best of. This is their best stuff.
Hey,
this is their best stuff
great.
they have to offer West Palm Beach.
We don't have to sort through the bad stuff. We get right to the best of.
This clip is titled, "Are We Normal?"
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
The gang talk about if they've ever thrown a shoe at another person. I kid you not.
Thrown a shoe? That's thrown a shoe.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right, the first stat here, listen to this one. It says 40% of women have thrown footwear at a man. 40% of women have thrown footwear at a man. All right.
First of all, this guy's radio voice, it's almost unlistenable. Why 4%?
And if you're Paul McCartney, it's only 20%.
God, that is the exact mathematical ratio I was thinking of. I just couldn't think to go with that or to say, and hopefully it's Heather Mills, because at least you knew the shoe was pristine and unused. A brand new, still smelling like the rubber when you buy it out of the store sneaker flying by your head.
I think it's still in the shoebox with the paper shoved in the toe. Like, why even take it out of the box?
Oh, what else are you going to do with the extra shoe?
Yeah.
She has a whole pile of them. It's a bag full of what could have been.
My buddy got caught buying two right sneakers.
Really?
Eddie from Big Brother. He won. He won the first season of Big Brother, and he has only one leg. He's a great friend of mine.
One-legged chap.
Actually, I haven't talked to him in a while. I got to catch up with him.
But Eddie W.
Huh? No.
Got to catch up with him. That shouldn't be too hard. No, like joke.
And he told me when he would go shoe shopping, he would sneak the two rights into one box, and he got caught once.
So you get two. That's like getting two pairs of shoes if you're
two pairs
two-legged
of brand new sneakers. But he got caught, and it was very uncomfortable for everybody.
Oh, I was just...
right. Oops. Because he would... Whatever.
But he should be able to get... most people buy two shoes.
And he says it sucks because you have to buy both shoes, even though you're not going to use the other one ever. All right, here's... let's go back to Kevin in Virginia. Are we normal is the bit.
We're normal.
Virginia, have you ever thrown a shoe at a guy?
I have. I learned from the best, Big Linda, who used to throw shoes at me and my sister.
Oh, yes?
When you're across the room and you're acting up.
Wow,
yeah,
okay.
Big Linda was quick with a pump.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
And did the guy deserve...
You hear him? Ow, okay.
But he's like, wow, okay.
Yeah.
Who talks like that?
Well, yeah, he does.
What?
Well, we're talking about if you ever had a shoe thrown at you.
Shoe.
Women like throwing these shoes, do they? Well, yeah, they do. Fantastic, fascinating.
Let's go to Dave in Jersey. Dave, what's up? Dave.
Yeah.
Gotta make it fast. We're rocking today.
Hey, Dave, man.
Yeah, that's all I have to say. Is just I can't stand women who think they're one of the guys. No woman will ever be like a guy, ever.
Exactly.
No matter what, how many guys you hang out with, never. Not happening.
Yeah, Dave, it says, hate when girls say, I'm just one of the guys. No, you're not.
If you were, believe me, we wouldn't all be jumping on you at the end of the night when no fat girls show up.
Let's go back to Kevin in Virginia talking about throwing shoes at each other.
With a pump.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And did the guy deserve it?
Yes.
He did?
Yes, he most definitely did.
Did you hit him?
I did. We were at the beach, and it was a flip-flop.
Oh, wow. Okay. You need to go for a stiletto.
Yeah, it wasn't a good shoe.
Yeah.
It was the only shoe I had.
Or a clog. One or the other.
Or a clog.
What? This
All right, Mariana, what about
Or
you?
a clog.
Oh,
flip-flop. Or a clog.
Clog.
He's terrible.
Oof.
Clog.
God, how do you phony radio people out there live with yourselves talking like that?
It amazes me that there's this type of radio still going on in the year 2000. A clog. And he said, actually, oh, wow, to a flip-flop.
A flip-flop. Oh, wow, on the beach? Well, that's crazy.
If you can't handle a flip-flop to the head, you got some serious problems.
Yeah, and it's foam.
Isn't it flopping?
Where are the Mabel King jokes for this guy?
Right.
Both legs amputated to diabetes. Let the laughs begin.
Where's the Gene the dancing machine jokes? How ironic. He lost both of his legs, too.
Back to the bit, are we normal? Talking about throwing shoes.
Where's the Lieutenant Dan jokes?
Only shoe I had.
Or clog.
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 All right, Mariana, what about you? Are you in the majority or the minority here? 40% of women have thrown footwear at a man.
I've never thrown a shoe at anybody.
Never?
No.
Really?
Never.
Her nose is
Jason, you ever
clogged.
had to throw a shoe thrown at you?
No, but I've thrown a shoe at my roommate's head when he was sleeping.
Outrageous.
All right.
That was best of?
Yeah, great stuff.
The first stat here, listen to this one. It says 40% of...
Sorry. I could listen to
Start
that
it
all
over.
day,
I
by
know.
the way.
I would have just
I could
listened
listen
again.
to that all day. His
Over
awful voice.
and over again.
Well, the next clip, it's Kevin in Virginia, their best of material down there in West Palm Beach.
Good stuff.
95.5, what is it again?
WDUCH.
Wild 95.5, right. Okay.
And boy, wild they are.
Crazy.
We're second behind these Jamal.
We'll never beat them.
I guess the PD of West Palm.
Forfeit.
I guess the PD of our station down there, very nervous that we're talking about the competition.
It's not in the book.
Don't talk about the competition.
Never address the competition. That's what I learned in PD school.
The competition stinks, and we'll give out their call letters and numbers. What do you think of them apples?
Don't raise awareness, fellas. Don't raise awareness.
You think he's on the chalkboard?
Don't raise
awareness.
Awareness. Underline awareness. Stupid PD meetings. Ugh! Put your little chalkboard away.
ABC, always be closing.
Here we go. The next clip.
Put that clog down. Clogs are for closers.
Here's the next clip. The hole on the show.
Yeah.
Starts crying after listening to Brokaw's final sign-off.
Tom Brokaw retired, a year ago?
Yeah.
And I guess they put this up on Best Of.
Yeah, and we...
She gets a little weepy.
We played it and laughed our asses off, and they played it, and some hole starts crying on the show. And they start going at her a little bit, but then they just don't have it.
They back off because, you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
That's right. You can't hurt anyone's feelings.
Not on radio.
When you do a husband and wife team radio show.
There you go.
Wow. Oh, I got a little choked up.
I know. How about that, huh?
I don't know why.
Marianne is crying.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Marianne, wow.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, his career has come to an end.
I didn't know Don Wicklund was doing mornings down there in West Palm Beach.
Wow, does sound like him.
That's one for the boys. Going to mean nothing to you guys out there, but they're laughing in the studio.
There you go.
Wow. Oh, I got a little choked up.
I know. How about that, huh?
I don't know why.
Marianne is crying.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Marianne, wow.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, his career has come to an end.
Oh, just forget about it. I mean,
he loves what he does.
I can't play anything without her starting to bawl over here.
That was sad.
Can you control her?
No, I can't.
What is this?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm glad I didn't.
You're sobbing like a baby.
What
the heck is going on here?
I don't know. It just got to me a little
together. Look at her. She's falling to pieces over here. It's the news.
I know, but he's going to be gone. I don't know.
Dying?
I don't know. This is a bit ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Is it your time of the month?
No.
Oh, girls.
She's breaking down.
It's kind of sad. And then he's leaving. I'm sorry.
No, this is the best laugh I've had all week.
It is. The only time I want to hear her getting choked up is if their guest is the guy that makes the slap happy videos.
Brandon Iron.
Yeah. Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. I get choked up too. Anytime I have to say words like Los Angeles, Achille Lauro, Leon Klinghoffer, and stupid hole. I can't even say the word hole. Stop whining. I am retiring, and this stupid bitch can't hold it together. I at least can go out with a little bit of dignity. And ow, someone just threw a flip-flop at me. I can't say flip-flop. Flip. Someone threw a rubber beach shoe at me. This is Tom Brokaw, NBC.
What about a clog? Can you say clog?
Wooden shoe? I have got a pair of wooden shoes, pretty wooden shoes, little wooden shoes. This is how I dance away my blues and my pair of wooden shoes. My sister did that in a ballet thing years ago. I don't know how it's stuck in my head. Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. A hole cries uncontrollably at my retirement. We'll have details later. Stupid bitch can't hold it together as newsman retires. Man can't say clog. Clog. And we'll have our exclusive interview with Frank the Frowner later in the broadcast. I do miss Tom, too. Look, I'm getting all choked up.
Yeah. Is Tom crying over there?
Our buddy Tom.
Tom must be a little bummed that he's not doing the news anymore. Retirement's got to be a bore fest for you. Tom?
Somebody get me a you know where the gag goes. A tissue.
Yeah.
Of course. That old gag.
It's still...
Maybe it was completely time to retire. Tom Brokaw, NBC Nightly News. It's the same old gag. How can I do an impression when I'm looking at baby girl's cleavage here on Pal Talk?
Hey, you're able to say Pal Talk pretty well.
I better shut that window down while I'm trying to do an impression. It's highly distracting. She got choked up.
Bert from Philly. Hey, Tom, what about the Christmas shoes? That very, very sad song.
Christmas shoes.
Yeah. See, that makes everybody cry, right?
It's a little song at Christmas time when there's a little boy, and he's standing in line at a shoe store, and there's a gentleman behind him. Tom Brookham is in Atlanta. He's standing behind him, and the little lad wants to buy shoes for his mother, who's dying. Hold it together, Tom. Hold it together. And then he doesn't have the money to do it. So the gentleman behind him actually buys the shoes for the young lad, and they bring it home, and the mother drops dead with the shoes on. Oh, God, it's so sad.
I tried to buy shoes for my mother once, Tom.
Just Frank the Frown.
She hits them across my face and says that frown is bumming me out. My mother fell down the stairs during pregnancy.
That's where the frown came from?
I don't know, but she says it. She says my father was drinking, and he tried the old whoops-a-daisy. That's when you make a noise in the night. When they go to investigate it, you trip them on the stairs.
Doctors investigating Frank's case realized that in utero, what happened when his mother fell down the stairs was his umbilical cord went into his mouth much like a horse bridle, pulling in the down position for more than 6 months straight, this leaving a permanent frown on his face no matter how happy he is.
Do you know it actually takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile? I once heard Peter Jennings say.
Who? I don't acknowledge that man. Stupid Canuck. Wait, aren't I Canadian?
Yeah, you
I don't
are, Tom.
remember.
I believe you are. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think you are, actually.
I have no idea.
Who knows? All right. More Ken and Virginia audio after the break, okay?
Oh, please.
And maybe more from Frank the Frowner.
Frank the Frowner.
He's a sad boy.
He's such a sad little
He's
thing.
supposed to smile.
He's also an ass.
Can't.
Smart guy, though. Great actor.
Yeah, Steve, the actor, very good. All right, it's the only virus spreading across America. Do you guys want more Kevin and Virginia audio?
Oh, please, a little more.
Just a little more?
Yeah, he makes funny shows.
It's great stuff. Wow, just amazing.
They're in our way in West Palm Beach.
They're it.
Not for long, though. All right, Levi's mannequin ad. What's this about? I don't remember this ad. Does anybody remember the Levi's mannequin ad?
Yeah, some guy's in the store. He likes the pair of jeans, so he buys it, and the mannequin gets all pissed off. So the guy took his
follows him home,
and it's all creepy and. Yeah.
And he wakes up, and it's
standing like right over him.
Yeah,
wanting his jeans back.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, good enough for a segment.
No, but they decided it was good enough for a segment on Wild 95.5 West Palm Beach Music Leader or whatever the hell they call themselves. So they're talking about this particular ad on their program.
And then it's like raining, and you see the mannequin standing outside this guy's house, and they cut to inside, and the guy's asleep on the couch wearing the jeans, and you just see the shadow of a mannequin standing over him, like watching him sleep.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's so...
Oh,
that's scary.
Oh, wow.
That's going to kick in some mannequin phobias in some people.
Oh, good gosh, that's creepy.
You talked over the best part.
Oh, no,
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
The noise of the hole. That's the only reason we're playing this clip.
The noise of the hole?
Every morning show that has a hole, they make weird noises like...
Oh, can we hear that again?
Rachel.
Can we fast forward to this?
We'll just have to. It's just a quick 20-second clip, so let's do it again here.
And then it's like raining, and you see the mannequin standing outside this guy's house, and they cut to inside, and the guy's asleep on the couch wearing the jeans, and you just see the shadow of a mannequin standing over him, like watching him sleep.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's so creepy.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's going to kick in some mannequin phobia to some people.
He says that's scary.
Oh, that's creepy. Was it wearing clogs?
That's another hole making the same sound. They like making that sound.
I can't even do it.
They don't have anything really funny to say, so they just make a noise. I wish I had with you.
All right, well, more mannequin talk. This is the last clip we'll play today from Kevin and Virginia. But first, Gary in Florida. Gary.
Hey, good morning, boys.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Gary.
O&A. Anthony, that's an awesome kick-ass Tom Brokaw you do, man.
Oh, thank you, sir.
That is sweet, man. I love it. First of all, I mean, when people call up and say you suck, I mean, that's such, come on. But no, Kevin and Virginia really do suck. It's a terrible radio station. It's absolutely, it's absurd. It's never funny, and they laugh hilariously. It's like I don't know if you ever heard of Bob and Tom. It's like that crazy, stupid-ass laugh. It's all redundant. They suck. I don't even know why they're even on the air. And I wouldn't consider that competition for you guys at all.
It's disingenuous zoo crew crap.
Well, it's not competition. I mean, we're early into this game, and
very.
Yeah, after 30 days, we went from not even being rated to second place in persons 18 to 34 behind this show. So,
unfortunately,
we're focusing on them a little bit today to show people how bad they really are.
We really went up the ladder pretty quickly, unfortunately.
We have to step on their faces to get
this is the only show left in the way. We'd like to goof on another show, but
stupid Mantown in Boston's not giving us a good fight, so we have to go after the husband and wife radio team down there in West Palm. Oh, I know they're not married, but they kind of make believe they are a little bit.
That's cute.
Thanks, Gary.
It really is. It's horrendous radio, and I never heard O&E before, and it's really. I'm from Connecticut originally.
Oh, cool.
It's really a pleasure to. You guys are great. I mean, it's.
Oh.
I really do.
Like this.
I like the show.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Gary.
Thanks for calling the program.
Somebody's saying, Cigars and Scotch, I guess, is diagnosed Frank with having something, you don't know the technical name for it, is frown syndrome. You have frown syndrome.
That's why the goofy haircut, Frank.
I don't appreciate wordplay when it comes to my illness.
Okay.
You don't want to appreciate the wordplay?
I don't appreciate little
Can't you tell he doesn't
that victimize my illness.
Can't you tell he doesn't appreciate it? He doesn't look happy at all.
I don't know if he's happy, sad, or indifferent.
I'm frowning on the outside and inside on that one.
So now it matches.
Frank, just try to smile. Just try.
I can't do it. It hurts.
I feel so sorry for Frank.
When I try to smile, I strain so hard, my shoulders lift up.
Notice that. I've noticed that for no reason. Your shoulders lift up.
They lurch.
It's like a turtle trying to pull his head in.
Maybe you could use your hands to make a fake smile.
Hey, it doesn't work. I've tried it before.
Let's say.
It won't move.
Wow.
My hands just slide up my cheeks into my eyes.
It's like a paralysis or something. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to bring up any bad memories.
I appreciate it. We just moved on.
Do you know it takes...
Yeah.
Actually, it's very factual. It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. I once read an email attachment.
All right. Poor fella.
All right, so getting back to Kevin in Virginia. They talked about the mannequin commercial, and then, of course, they have to have a whole discussion on mannequins.
Of course they do.
I wonder why there's not more people. We hear about this all the time. It's the clownophobia. Jason, in fact, you suffer from clownophobia.
Yes.
You're afraid of clowns. Are you afraid of mannequins?
No, I'm not.
You're not?
I own a mannequin.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me at all.
Of course
you own a mannequin.
Of course you own a mannequin. Why do you own a mannequin?
Well, it's kind of creepy, and you can really play some mind games with people. I had one like 3 or 4 years ago, and I used to put it in my mom's bed when she wasn't in her room. She'd walk in and there'd be this mannequin in her bed. I put it in the shower. It's great.
Oh
my God!
That's only
what a
funny.
card.
That's only funny if he painted the mannequin black and put a mask on it.
Pushed it on top of her as she slept.
Yes, and played like audio. Give me your money. Falls on her and she screams.
Yeah. Wow, that just sounds like a great show. It's going to be a rough uphill climb for us.
So many things to do with a mannequin, and that faggot just puts it in wacky places.
Yes.
How about you drilled a hole in it and then punched it when you were done just so you wouldn't get arrested?
Any more of them, or was that all of the best of
that's it.
Kevin and Virginia? Okay. Down there in West Palm. Well, hopefully, Godspeed, you guys.